Movie ending explained. Shadow in the Clouds ending explained. Shadow in the Cloud may be new to Amazon Prime Video, but the action horror movie actually debuted at the beginning of the year to respectable reviews. The film stars Chloe Grace Moretz as a flight officer on a secret mission during the Second World War, but on her flight, she encounters a supernatural enemy bent on sabotage. However, the movie was dogged by controversy. The screenplay was originally by Max Landis, who also served as the film's producer. Landis has been accused by several women of sexual assault and has made many misogynistic and sexist statements in the past. Landis was removed as producer after the allegations of sexual assault, and the script was rewritten by director Roseanne Liang. However, his writing credit remains due to Writers Guild of America rules. While we can wax poetical about separating the art from the artist, and indeed, we have, it is fundamentally up to the individual to decide whether they can do so. In this case, we did, in part because your writer had no idea Landis was involved until the credits rolled, and with that, we bring you the movie's ending explained. Warning, Shadow in the Cloud spoilers ahead. The film opens with a period cartoon strip about gremlins. The narrator explains to a cartoon airman that gremlins aren't real, and the only reason flights go wrong is because of soldiers' inattention and laziness. This gives way to the real movie, where we meet Moretz's Maude Garrett, taking a parcel in a wooden box on a strap to an airfield where she's awaiting a flight. The ramp worker, ushering in flights, disappears in a roll of fog, and suddenly her ride, a B-17 bomber called the Fool's Errand, appears. She's given a frosty welcome by the servicemen on board, top turret gunner Staff Sergeant Walter Quaid, Taylor John Smith, New Zealander co-pilot Flight Lieutenant Anton Williams, Beulah Koale, tail gunner Private Stu Beckel, Nick Robinson, pilot Captain John Reeves, Callan Mulvey, Private Tommy Dorn, Benedict Wall, Navigator Lieutenant Bradley Finch, Joe Witkowski, and Radio Operator Technical Sergeant Terrence Taggart, Byron Cole. They are less than thrilled to have a woman on board, not to mention a woman they don't know with papers coming from way above their heads, so they stick her in the only available space, the Sperry Ball turret, the gunner chair underneath the fuselage. The space is so cramped, she has to hand over her parcel to the only serviceman who is kind to her, Quaid. While stuck in the turret, she witnesses a creature clinging to one of the wings and reports it, but none of the men, except Beckel who also sees it, believe her. Then she spots a Japanese fighter plane, but the men have cut off her comms and she can't report it. The gremlin attacks her and they fight. She fends it off but ends up injured. However, her gunfire causes the crew to restore comms and she lies when they ask if she shot her gun. Before they can argue about it more, a radio message comes in and reveals Maude Garrett isn't approved for the flight and moreover doesn't even exist. The men prepare to take her out for questioning, but she jams the turret mechanism just as the enemy plane reappears and she shoots it down, earning her the begrudging respect of the men. She admits that she faked her papers, and she's really Maude Johnson, fleeing an unhappy and abusive marriage. The gremlin reappears and this time Dorn sees it too, but no one believes them and the crew is growing increasingly suspicious of Maude. They decide to open the box against her vociferous protest, revealing a baby. Maude confesses the baby is hers and Quaid's, a product of their affair which someone outed to her husband. She decided not to tell Quaid but to disappear with the baby, lest her husband kill her. Reeves, unmoved by her story, decides to turn around, but before he can, 3 enemy fighters attack. In the scuffle, the gremlin gets on the plane, injures Quaid, and kidnaps the baby in the box. Maude sees the gremlin on the outside of the other side of the plane and she fires at it from her now open turret. In the most ridiculous stunt ever known to man, she free climbs upside down on the bottom of the plane across to the baby box, whose strap is dangling off a plane part. Maude takes command and with Williams and they bring the bomber safely down. However, the gremlin reappears and snatches the baby from Quaid's arms. Maude catches up with the beast and kills it with her bare hands. She returns, takes the baby back from Quaid and breastfeeds it as she and the other survivors watch the Fool's Errand burn and explode. The credits roll over photos of World War II servicewomen, unsung heroes in the war, a nice touch, but one that feels mismatched with the supernatural horror action of the film.
Okay, please support by subscribing to our channel and clicking the like button. See you in the next video.